What's up, traders? Welcome to live streaming from Forex Trading Wizard Academy. This is Forex Wizard trading coach. I'll be doing a live trading session, live analysis, live discussion about all aspect of trading, from fundamental, technical, as well as live trading. So as you can see, today is the Thursday, third day of trading week. We can see that there is a lot of volatility in the market. So on Wednesday, in my zone could be different in your area. So Wednesday, we see that a huge volatility in the market. So let's see, as news is coming later today, we'll look for potential trading opportunity. Now, before I begin this session, make sure, guys, you give a big thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. So let's begin today's analysis on gold. So first of all, I'll look at gold to see what kind of opportunity we have in gold market. As you can see, gold yesterday had a massive breakdown. Now with that breakdown, what we have seen, that gold had dropped massively towards the downside. Now with that drop, if you look at a bigger picture on gold, looking at the daily, this is the daily candle. For me, it's a completely bearish candle, and what I think that gold highly likely that will break towards the downside. This is the daily price action. As you can see, there's a long wick at the top and also there's a long wick at the bottom. There's a healthy body, so it is a fully bearish candle. Now if you closely look at in this candle, you can see that the market has grabbed liquidity from resistance line multiple times. This is the resistance line. The price grabbed liquidity from here, here, and here. So we see that there's a multiple times liquidity grab. So if we look at overall picture in this market with this long bearish candle, as you can see, yesterday daily candle closed with a gap. Okay, there's a gap opening, and we saw that there's a long wick at the top and bottom, so which is a typically bearish candle. Now if we look at this market overall picture on this one, what do we see that with this market on gold, daily, this is a triangular pattern on the daily perspective. Okay, with this daily triangular pattern, highly likely that we will see gold is breaking towards the downside. Now what we are, what I'm waiting is on the lower time frame just to touch this support level, because it's a very important level of support. Already we saw that once the market opened, initial movement towards the upside, which is very positive. Now what we can expect on the lower time frame, any kind of strong liquidity grab for this move towards the downside. Now from intraday perspective, we see that gold, this is the drop, okay, and then this is a consolidation in that area. Already we see this candle, the price is gathering liquidity from the top, which is a sign of downside. Now what we see that with this liquidity gathering in that area, the price, this is a very important level. There is still a little bit of imbalance in that area. If we draw this line here, we can see that there's a little bit of imbalance, but it's still not fully there. So we could see that anytime gold is dropping down, I think that is still gold not enough liquidity grab. It didn't grab liquidity enough from the top. Anytime we could see that further downside on gold. So looking at this one here on 1 hour chart, we see that from the 1 hour perspective, this is the long wick candle. The price now going up for a pullback. Okay, so any kind of break to the upside will give us potential selling opportunity. Already we can see that the price is moving up. Okay, and with this 20 EMA, we'll see that gold is coming towards the downside. So let's see how it does. along the way, any trade coming along, we will be we will be opening position if there is any trade. Now this break on the 5 minutes, for me, it could give us an opportunity to sell. Okay, let's see how it does. In 20 minutes time, we could see that this 1 hour candle is closing. Let me see if there is an opportunity here. Okay, so we see that up move which is needed. We need to see the price has gone up. Okay, gathered enough liquidity for this potential movement. Okay, so from the daily, what I see that gold, guys, is highly bearish. Now we need to see proper retest of this support as a resistance, and then we can look for potential selling opportunity on gold. And in the meantime, guys, let me know how you are doing. Use the live chat, any question that you have, and thanks for being here. Derek, good morning. Gold is downtrend. Will it be in the announcement? Yeah, that's what I see, that gold is in downtrend, and I'm also waiting for a selling opportunity. Top of the morning to you. Thank you very much. So for good morning, coach. Good morning, sir. Thank you very much. Morning, coach. Can you look at AUD USD? You'll be looking at that today. As news, there is planning to use the price action strategy. Yes, very good. Yeah. Price action and news and price action trading strategy is always at work. As there is always a news, there is always an opportunity. Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for that. Good morning, coach. Thank you. And Gregory, can you also check Euro USD? Yeah, absolutely. We'll be looking at that. Yep. Morning and traders. Thank you very much. GJ. Yeah, absolutely. We'll be looking at that. Thank you. So we see that there is a as GBP news is coming later today. Pardon me. So we see that JPY, once the this is a strongly bullish market on JPY, and what I saw that, guys, GJ, you can see forming a very strong bullish price action. Anytime we could see a blowout on JPY, what I think that GJ is highly bullish. Okay, it's a long-term bullish market. Looking at the multi-time frame on JPY, this is the monthly candle. Now, if you look at the overall picture, okay, always bigger picture is the key. Okay, bigger picture will give you a big relief of thinking about buying or selling. And this is the best thing I use in my trading, is always looking at the multi-time frame, and then I get a clear idea of which way I'm gonna trade, and then I stick to it, no matter what. Because when you align multi-time frame, for example, monthly, weekly, and daily together in one direction, you in fact and also the lower time frame. If you are trading on 5 minutes, let's say daily 4 hour, 1 hour 5 minutes, or daily or 4 hour 15 minutes 5 minutes, and then you can see a clear direction in the market. Looking at one time frame will always make you confused, no doubt about it. So from the monthly, if you look at this market, you can see that it's a strongly bullish market. Okay, this is an impulse correction, creating series of higher high and higher low, which is an uptrending market structure. Now previous months we have, this is the current monthly candle, which is strongly bullish. Now we saw that there is a long wick at the top forming, and this is what I say, that when you see a monthly candle like that, let's say in the beginning of the month, full body candle, and maybe in the next week you saw that, after 2 weeks you saw like that, and the market created this kind of form, or at least this kind of candle. This highly likely that this candle will fill the wick at the top, and this is how looking at the multi-time frame will always help. Now if we look at the monthly candle here, okay, on Gbpusd, we see that from the monthly, GJ has formed this monthly candle, which is forming a long wick at the top, and with that long wick, what I think that Gbpusd, we can expect at some point to have another pickup. Now looking at the weekly on Gbpusd, we can see that this is the weekly price action with this movement on GJ. From the weekly, the price, whenever the sellers selling this market, the buyers buying. Now there is a news coming up, as you know, that in just 15 minutes, I think, yeah, that could lead GJ to have significant movement. Looking at the Forex factory calendar, okay, so looking at this one, 4 p.m. in my time, GBP CPI, very important news. Forecast is 8.4%. Actual will depend on how it comes up, and then we'll see. I think that GBP USD, if you look at all GBP pairs, more volatility on Gbpujpy than GBP USD. Let's see. We'll look at first Gbpujpy, and then once the news has been released, we might see that Gbpujpy also showing some direction. Looking at the daily on GJ, we see that from the daily perspective, this is the daily impulse, clean bullish impulse, and then 2 days of pullback. As the trend is strongly bullish, we can expect Gbpujpy to have a movement to the upside, and with that movement we see that this is once today's candle close, you can see the price didn't come much lower. The price started to move towards the upside. Now with that movement, this is the daily chart, very reliable chart. I always look at the daily chart for potential movement. Now from the lower time frame, we see that there was a consolidation. Okay, this is the 4-hour time frame, and then a break to the downside. Now with that break on GJ, we see there is a narrow doji, and this is the sharp move. Now this movement on Gbpujpy, for me, it's a bullish move, and I will align with this one once I will find an entry, because for me, I think GJ, we could see that continuation to the upside. The way I see this price action, if the news bring the price down, especially to this 20 EMA, will give us an opportunity to go long. So Gbpujpy, for me, it's a bullish market. Okay, and yeah, I'll look for potential bullish trading opportunity on Gbpujpy. Okay, so let's see how the news giving an opportunity. Once we'll see the news being released, I think that we could see this market, after coming down, we could see that there is a probability for bounce towards the upside on Gbpujpy. Okay, so okay, let's keep that eye, and 10 minutes news. In the meantime, we see that gold again trying to bounce to the upside. With the GBP news, we might see that gold also getting a little bit of volatile. So we might see on gold what I think that an upside move, and then we can look for bearish price action, because if this is the 1 hour chart, and if you remember yesterday, this is what we are discussing on gold, that this market has formed this channel, okay, and from this channel we could see that gold is, you know, respecting this resistance line, breaking towards the downside, and we could see a retest of this level and then continuation to the downside. So now at this point we see the market is heading to the upside. We can expect it to go up and test this level. We will be looking for trading opportunity on the lower time frame. This is the 5-minute chart. I think with the news we might see that bounce, and then with that bounce we could see that again GBP/JPY is gold. We could see that after testing this level we could see continuation. This is what I'm expecting. This is structure. We see that on 5 minutes time frame on gold, which is a bearish structure. Okay, so you see that the sellers trying to sell. We might see a bit more continuation of this consolidation as news coming later today. Okay, and with that news we might see that we could see gold is, you know, blowing. For me, if you look at, I'm deleting this now, the way this price action, I see very highly likely that we could see that breakdown on gold. And if you look at this here, you know, this market on gold, there isn't much here on the support level. Okay, if it breaks down, we could see that, you know, we might see a drastic drop. We might see bigger drop on gold. Okay, it might lead to even coming back to this level. So for me, I think that gold may have very strong drop over time. So because it might, you know, grab liquidity from the top, and then we could see that you know, stronger drop on gold, and this is what we'll be waiting for an entry opportunity. Let me know in your idea on gold, guys, which way you think that gold gonna drop. Do you think that gold will drop? If we look at the daily, let me know your idea also. I want to know how you thinking about the gold. Now you can see that this is a daily move on gold. Now with that move, if we look at, we see that this is the bearish candle on the daily, and you know, if gold tests enough, I think gold will drop. But you know, I'm not that always right, I could be wrong. So what's your idea? Do you think that gold made a false breakout and then will trend to the upside on the news, or do you think that gold after testing this will trend towards the downside? Let me know your idea also, that you know, when you see the majority of thinking in the same way, we might be able to see in a different perspective. So your opinion might help others also. Let me know what's your opinion. Gbpusd, absolutely the morning coach, thank you very much. Derek, JPY pairs, yeah, absolutely, we'll be looking at that. Euro and ZD, please, yep, thanks, no problems. So please check NASDAQ. Yeah, absolutely. GBP AUD. Morning, coach. Have you been enjoying the cricket? Yeah, thanks for that. Absolutely. That's a great entertainment. Thanks for that. Faber, hi coach. USD CHF, thank you very much. Morning coach, thank you. Sir, you are using simple moving average. Okay. Ritik, I'm using exponential moving average. This is EMA 20 and 10 EMA. I'll create a separate video on explaining what actually I look at on moving average. You see that in my chart there are only two indicators, 10 and 20 EMA. These are my favorite indicator that I use from very long time. I have used, you know, literally you can say almost all kinds of indicator, Bollinger Band, MACD, RSI. The reason I keep this only in my chart is because most of my strategy take accounts into consideration of moving average. So let's say this is what I talk about the rules, and all of them is when moving average is separated in a different way. Like for example, here you see moving average 10 and 20 in a certain way, but here in a different way. And from that we can, like, because the market is a repetitive task, so if you look at the past, for example, here you can see how the moving average is being organized. That give a clear idea, like when the market moves like that, the moving average also, you know, comply with the price action. That gives me, because I look at it for a very long period of time, that helps me to understand the movement of the market. For example, you can see is if we turn on our TF indicator, you can see that this doji is giving, this is the daily chart. According to my TF strategy, there is a selling here, and you can see afterwards, in fact, gold drop. It's a daily drop, means there is a massive drop. So this is how the strategy that I use, one of them is TF, or trend following strategy, also translated into a Pine script that I use in the chart as an indicator. This is the TF indicator. It's basically a strategy, not an indicator, but translated into a Pine script. So this is that I use, taking into consideration moving averages, price action, trend, liquidity, and all of them that take into consideration an ideal high quality strategy. So this is what is one of my favorite trading strategy that I use when I trade the market. Now this indicator also available for who are our lifetime member in Forex Trading Wizard Academy. Once you join, you'll find all the information on your dashboard, how you can access that. But the reason I don't give it away is because before you use the indicator, you first need to look at the strategy, the rules, because I don't recommend to use an indicator without knowing the rules behind, logic behind the indicator, because an indicator may give you the wrong signal, could be, but if you know how to screen out this indicator, basically will help you to, instead of manually looking at which one is the trade, turn on, and then you see, and then once you see, you need to cross check with the rules. This is the main goal here. You must cross check with the rules, and then once you saw, so the indicator is helping you to find out which one to check and which one to ignore. This is how it's helpful. So you can access that from your dashboard if you are our lifetime member. If you are not, also you can join us. There is a link in the description. There is a link at the top of the chat. You can click the link, visit the website, and then click join now button, and then you will be able to join us. Any question, don't hesitate to ask the live chat agent on the website. I will be able to help you any question that you have. So you see that gold slowly, I think lower time frame is carrying some downside again from 15 minutes. Okay, let me see. So this 1 hour candle, so you see a 4 hour candle close. Let me see also the GBP news coming. GBP CAD also getting up. Let me see the GBP JPY. So let's keep eye on GBP, and then we'll be looking at gold again. Okay, so that's what happened. GBP JPY. Okay, we see that initial bounce. Okay. So GJ, let me see, look at the GBP USD. So you saw GBP USD also had a bounce. All right. Now, if we look at the news result, we can see that CPI just showing here pending. Very annoying. So far it's showing still pending. Okay, so keep that pending. Let me see. There's a massive movement on GJ as expected. As I mentioned, that there is a potential bullish move. This price action is highly bullish, and so gold the other way. Okay, so you see that as soon as candle closed, there is a drop. So with that movement on GBP JPY, gold has a breakdown. Okay, as expected. So this 4 hour candle close as a long bearish engulfer. This is a doji, but it's also a bearish engulfer. Okay, so 2 doji has crossed, which is typical bearish. Now I will look for selling opportunity, because already the price has shown its hand, that downside. All right, guys, hope that you are enjoying. This is what we discussed in the beginning, that gold is likely to be downside. So from daily, the price already started to break. Now GJ had this bounce. So during the lifetime of this candle on GBP JPY, we can look for buying opportunity on this market. This is a strongly bullish market now. If you look at the daily, we can see that after coming down again, the bulls is moving towards the upside. So GJ is a bullish market. So let me see what other JPY pairs are doing. CHF JPY also form bullish price action. CAD JPY also showing potential bullish price action. GBP USD in the similar way had a bounce. Now if we look at the daily on GBP USD, so this one also potentially bullish. We see all GBP pairs. So GBP getting stronger with that news release. If we see that, okay, so that's why CPI is 8.7%. The forecast was 8.4%, but actual is 8.7%, which is typically bullish price action. Okay, so 8.4% forecast, 8.7% actual. And if we look at so from the daily on GBP USD, already it tested the longer week, upper week of the daily. We might see a test of the lower week. GBP USD is not strongly bullish than that one with GBP JPY. So GBP JPY, what I see that back to back quite a few bullish candle has gone this price, has taken this price to the upside. So let's look at, in the meantime, going back to gold. Okay, so you see that gold has created a pathway for potential drop. Now our goal is to find an entry. Once you'll see that, thank you very much. Myrsol, I think drop 1928 retest, then thank you very much. Good morning, sir, everyone. Thank you very much. Bearish on gold, very good, thank you. So could you look at DXY? Yeah, absolutely, we'll be looking. Joke, thank you very much. Bears, yeah, thank you. 8.7, yeah, Zofia, that's what we expect. USD CHF, what's your analysis? Yeah, we'll be looking at that. So how are you? Thank you very much. I'm good. We take so why don't, yeah, Ritik, thank you very much. Okay, so we see there is a gap opening and separate from this structure. So you see, if you look at the the market structure on gold, which is fully bearish now. And you can see that this is what I was discussing also, that there is a liquidity gap here. So when gold was coming down along this way, okay, and gold has this move to the upside, this move that we took, you remember there is a massive trade we have got from here, that is an, you know, that is a liquidity gap. This unusual move to the upside, it's liquidity gap, and then we saw this market now trending to the downside. So now this current candle on the 4 hour on gold, this candle highly likely will have an upside during the lifetime. We can look for entry along this area when the price will go up for a pullback. Okay, so let's look at GBP/JPY after this massive move, the price coming down now for a deeper pullback. Okay, we'll be looking at that. Let me see. We'll be looking at euro dollar here. Okay, before euro dollar, let's look at DXY, because DXY will give us a bit more clearer idea of which way the market is heading. Now looking at DXY, looking at the monthly first of all. Now from the monthly, what we see, the DXY, this is a, if you look at this market from the monthly, this is a big monthly bullish candle last month, and then from this resistance we saw the DXY had a, you know, as soon as this market opened this month, DXY had a rejection. Now with that rejection, DXY started to drop from that level. Okay, now as the price on this level, what we can expect on DXY, what we see that the price now slowly moving up for a correction, but with that correction we can expect another drop, as this month is in falling market DXY. Now if we look at the weekly on DXY, we can see that from the weekly, this is the resistance line on DXY, and with this move the price has gone to the resistance, has created another drop. Now this week so far DXY has gone up, and that could give us another selling opportunity. Now if we look at daily, last day of trading week, there's a doji. Now today, once we saw that there is a gap opening and bullish side so far. So let's look at 4 hour to see. I think that, you know, this is a channel, okay, and I think, you know, anytime we could see that DXY is coming down again, because if you closely look at, you'll see that the market is, this is the important level, this is the resistance support here, which is turning resistance here, and from that level we see DXY is rejecting. Now it is consolidating, but I think that anytime we could see that DXY is breaking towards the downside, and if DXY is coming down, if we look at the euro dollar, we can see that this is a euro dollar price action was moving in this channel, gathering liquidity. You can see it has gone up, you know, created a false breakout, has come back down again, gather liquidity, is consolidating here. So like the DXY, euro dollar also in a consolidation. I think that, you know, this is a channel. When you see this kind of channel, you can expect for the price, it's a falling channel, to break down first and then to trend to the upside. So this is what, like the DXY, completely opposite. I think initially we could see that drop, and that could give an opportunity for potential bullish on euro dollar. So going back to gold to see, and before we go back to gold, let me see gold. I think that gold for me could remain bearish, because the way I see the gold price action, I think that gold might remain bearish. Okay, if we look at the daily, you can see that this is the daily price action on gold, and with that daily price action, so you see that gold, you know, it has broken the daily support, and with that daily support breakout on gold, with this long, you know, a narrow bearish candle on gold, we can expect for the price to drop towards the downside in that direction. So looking at a bit more lower time frame on the 5 minutes, you can see the price now forming a structure here. This is what we need, because it already has broken this structure. Okay, now with that structure on gold, we can expect it to go up and retest of this level. Any kind of movement upside will give us that selling opportunity on gold. Okay, so right, so we see that potential potential opportunity for okay, so it's moving up, which is good for us to give us if you look at the daily opening and closing area, so with this double now we can see because as this structure is broken, we can expect it to be tested as a resistance. We sell. Okay, there is one probability. You can see this is the 4-hour candle, and this zone, this area has not been tested here. We could see that gold is going up and test this level, balancing that, and then coming down. This is a one probability. So we'll stay in always in a higher probability where the price is highly likely to do. You know, trading is all about probability. Staying with the high probability will always give you extra edge in the market. Being patient and wait for the high probability setup. Now if we look at here, we see that the price left this support and resistance here. So from the daily, you know, it is showing a very high probability for a breakdown, okay, from daily. Now from the lower time frame, if I look at the 4-hour, we can see already has formed a bearish candle and initially has dropped. We can expect now to go ahead and test. There is a little bit of imbalance in that area. You can see with this structure, this long wick is not been tested. There is a probability for gold to go up and test this level here and then to drop. This is the lower time frame price action, will give us an idea of which way the market might be heading. Okay. It is crucially important to see always the lower time frame. In the meantime, guys, don't hesitate to give a big like and also subscribe to the channel. Every weekend, also every days, I post a lot of content in this channel to help trader and to grow. This will really helpful to you if you subscribe and press that bell button. Everything will be in your homepage. So I'm gonna pause for 2 seconds. Everyone have time to do that. Awesome. Thank you very much for your support to the channel. It really helps me to stay motivated to create more content, and yeah, I'm always dedicated here to give the best content possible to help you in your trading journey. So we see that with this movement, gold primarily has started to drop now, because you know this level, what you see is a very important level on from the daily perspective. The price has a massive rejection from here, so to break this support, gold might need a bit more stronger liquidity. Okay, we have seen initial drop. Now we could see again pull back to the upside. So this is a, you see this long wick green candle. This is a crucial level of support, turning resistance. Highly likely gold at least will reach that zone. If you go look at this price action, trying to figure out, so you see that movement correction. Yeah, there is still upside is possible in the local time frame, and then we might see that break. If you look at this, so the price action is still, you can see, still not fully bearish. We might see what I'm hesitating to sell is still yet is because of this long wick here on the 4 hour. This long wick is an imbalance, okay, and anytime we could see again going up to feel that and then dropping down. May not go even there, but from lower time frame, it's this 5 minutes price action we see still trying to push up. Okay guys, so it might even form another circle here and then could drop like that. bulls are not, let me see how strong the bulls are. Might reach this level. So I'm going to sell gold for short term, stop loss above this high, take profit here. Okay, low risk to reward, but for a high probability trade setup. So this is a short term sell. I'm going to send the same trade also to the students. Okay, so this is a very fast. Okay, so what I'm expecting is to have another wave of drop. We might see a bit more upside, but because it's a, if you look at the 1 hour chart, it's a strongly falling market, we can expect this 1 hour candle to be respected and then to have a downside. So 15 minutes candle closed. Now from this 15 minutes candle, okay, we see that from the 5 minutes, if this candle managed to close as a doji, we can expect a drop, and as soon as I'll see profit reach in that zone, will be closing out. Let's see how it does. I think that we should be able to see that downside. with the 15 minutes, we can see that this is a falling market. So I'm going in profit zone. All right, so this is a join the free Telegram channel, guys. If any trade that I'm still running, even I'm not on live, I'll keep you updated. If there's any trade that we see that we are in profit zone, because it's a very quick trade, we might close with profit as soon as you will see reasonable profit is reached. It's a very quick trade. Join the free Telegram channel, link in the description. Okay, we see that movement coming to the downside. I'm running in profit. Okay, I'm going to give a free in the meantime, guys. Join free. Also, if you are looking for a regulated broker, our recommended broker is EverTrade. You can join EverTrade, link in the description, and also I will give a link in the live chat for EverTrade. I recommend you to trade with a regulated broker, so use that link for register for free, and then you can start trading with a regulated broker. Okay, we see that movement. I might take some profit. Let me see how much I'm running on. I'm running in profit. So what I'll do now, I'll take 50% profit, and then I'll move my stop loss at entry. Let me see. So I will take half profit and I will bring my stop loss at entry so that I make that trade break even. Just above this candle, I'll bring at 1934.63. So I closed half profit and I move my stop loss near entry. Okay, so we made the trade break even. My stop loss is here now in that area. Okay, this is the stop loss that I moved. So if in case it goes up, I'm out, but I'm still covered with the profit. I'm moved with the stop loss. All right, guys, so a quick trade just to boost you up, guys. Hope that you enjoyed this trade, and if you want to learn the strategy that I'm trading and also trade in our VIP group, also you can join us. There is a link in the description, also link at the top of the chat. If you want to learn from a real trader, as you can see, I trade in front of you. Gold trade has given us some profit. I'm expecting it to give us the full. This is a break-even trade. Now we took this free trade, we took the profit. Now if it takes us out of the trade, we'll let it go. This is how normally, if it is a quick trade, because it's a low risk to reward ratio trade, so you cannot take a big risk on the trade. So this is the main thing here, is for the price to to give us. So I moved above this candle. If it drops from here, it will give, otherwise let it run it by itself. So let me know in the chat, everyone, are safe on the trade and secured your demo account profit on the trade. Thank you very much. So EverTrade link in the this live chat, guys. EverTrade, they are regulated, so click the link, register for free, and even start trading with $100 account. That will be ideal, or even any capital you want to start trading with. Use that account to recharge and then to start trading. That will help the academy also, and they're regulated broker, no commission broker, 100% safe. Your withdrawal, deposit, everything will be in your fingertips. So for those who already registered with EverTrade, I will recommend you to start trading. Any question, let me know anytime. For those who are already on the EverTrade, I saw that many of you registered. You can start trading with $100. I'll recommend you to start with $100 and then grow that account. That will give you a big advantage. So you see that gold trade is going in the direction as expected, and I hope that everyone enjoying that trade. USD CHF, yep, thank you very much. Let me know in the live chat, guys, how many of you were in the trade. So logic behind the trade, Ritik will be discussing that. Benjamin, how to contact you? Benjamin, use the website live chat, tell Isa to give my appointment. She will let you know how you can contact, because I'm very tight, but if you let Isa know, she'll tell you when you can do that. Thank you very much. And let me know in the live chat how many of you are trading this this gold trade. How many of you on that? I know that VIPs are there. The same trade also, I send it to the VIPs also, just to let you know that how I'm sending that. So also same update, send it to the VIPs. Now if you are doing any kind of part-time or full-time job, don't have time to watch the chart like this to when the trade is coming, you can join us. I do send all my trade with entry, stop loss and take profit, and you can use your any kind of account to, you know, demo account or any kind of account to start trading with that. And also I do regularly do Q&A session, commentary, courses available, so you can join, you can be part of that. It's all available in your fingertips. Link in the description and also link at the top of the chat. You can start you know, participating. And yeah, so we could see that this trade either it's taking us or giving us the full profit. We already half, we are covered with half, the other half let it run as it is. So thank you very much. Yes, Benjamin, yeah, absolutely, yep, thank you very much. Yeah, nice. Yeah, nice one, smaller one. So you might be going break even, but we got the TP because it's a very tight trade and a bit more smaller risks to reward. That's why we closed it with you know, we made it break even. So yeah, guys, I hope that, because timing is very short in that one, that's why it was a quick trade. And in the upcoming session, in London New York session, I will come on live again, guys, and we'll look for a big trade as there's a news coming. The market will be volatile. In the meantime, in this London session, I will keep keenly observing the chart to find another opportunity in the market. So with that said, thank you very much, and I'll see you again, guys, in my next live. And if you are joining, then I'll see you on the other side. Thank you very much and see you again. Hope that you enjoyed, and will always manage your risk when you trade, and I'll see you. Thank you very much.